a little taller than me, so I'm going to pull this down a little bit. Just a tad. My name is Marty Ackitts, and I'm the Adult Programming Coordinator here for Peter White Public Library, and I just want to thank you all for coming tonight. I got one group that I need to thank, and that is the Friends of Peter White Public Library. They provide the live streaming equipment here. So if you are watching on YouTube right now, thank the Friends. And if you're watching after the fact, thank the Friends. And also I have to thank the Market Area Blues Society. They're the ones that pay for all of the Bluesday Tuesday concerts here. So we couldn't do that without them. They're a great partner here at Peter White Public Library. So let's give them a hand. Yes. So before I turn things over to Phil, I just want to make you aware of a couple things that are upcoming this week. Our next event is going to be on Friday, and it's part of Friday, December 1st. Wow, November just flew by. I don't know where it happened, but anyway, December 1st on Friday, upstairs in the Shiras room, we're going to be showing the first event of what I call Capote Christmas, because we're focusing on the Truman Capote short story. If you've never read the Truman Capote short story, A Christmas Memory, one of the best short stories Truman Capote ever wrote, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful story. So we're going to be talking about that on All Booked Up on TV6, but we're also going to be showing a documentary on Friday at 12 noon called Truman Capote Tells All, and it's a classic interview where Capote discusses his work, his history, his life, his public persona. It's really fascinating. I really encourage you to come for that. And then on Saturday, we have our special event, which is the Winter Wonderland Walk Celebration. It's an all-day event. Starts at 10 a.m., runs through 3 p.m., and all the trees will be decorated by then, fingers crossed. And we're going to have the area piano teachers who are going to have their students' recitals here, their holiday recitals, right here in the community room, starting at 11 a.m. So there's 4 or 5 teachers and their students who are going to be doing that. Then upstairs in the Huron Mountain Gallery, we're going to have Big Lake Acoustic, who are going to be doing Christmas carols every hour upon the hour, starting at 11 a.m. And if you've never heard Linda Smith and Seamus Collins, her son, singing together, do yourself a favor, come in for that. There's going to be cookies, there's going to be hot chocolate, and there's going to be just a lot of fun. So please take some time out of your schedule on Saturday to swing by. I think the temperature is supposed to be like 36 or 37 degrees, so you have no excuse not to show up, okay? But anyway, I'm going to turn things over to Phil here. Phil Lynch has been here quite a few times. It's always a pleasure to see him perform. My wife gave up another event here just to be and see Phil. So that should tell you something.
No pressure now,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Okay.
She's like his biggest fan. And, you know, I play music too, but can't compete. So please give a big Peter White Public Library welcome to Phil Lynch.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Yeah. Close your eyes. Make a wish. Count 2, 3. Come with me, and you will be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you will see. Into your imagination will begin with the spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change this world? There's nothing to it. There is no life that I know to compare with your imagination. Living here will be free if we wish to be. Well, if you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change this world, there's nothing to it. There is no life that I know to compare with your imagination. Living here where we'll be free if we truly wish to be. Marvelous. Hello, everyone, and thanks. And now that there's people in the room, Marty, voice and piano, good balance?
I think it's good.
Seeing thumbs up, thank you very much. And I'm going to make sure I turn and make some eye contact with the people off my starboard side. Isn't that a lovely and charming song from 1971? And dare I'm going to sound like the old man, but the good Willy Wonka movie. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Oh, we're going to have a good time tonight. I have been so looking forward to this. My name is Phil. Everybody say hi, Phil. Hi. Hey, hi. How you guys doing? Great to see you. And as Marty said, I'm a songwriter, a singer, because if your songs are going to get sung, you're going to be the one who does them. And I hail, yeah, it's true. I hail from the rough and tumble South Central, UP. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. But what we have for you tonight, I believe, plans can change. I think I have 14 songs for you tonight. Now, thanks to the graciousness of Mr. Jeff Callery and the Marquette Blues Society. One more round of applause for the Marquette Blues Society. Seriously, they were gracious enough to put me on in Bluesday Tuesday. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I write sort of a wide gamut of things, from things that are supposedly funny and things that are sometimes bluesy, and then others. And tonight I'm really going to try to focus on my stuff that is more in the blues-esque. Is that a word? Blues-esque? It is tonight, baby. So down in the South Central, the rough and tumble South Central. Oh, there's a lot of problems. Our best French horn player moved away. But for a good reason. No, there's stuff. I'm at this point in life where the material objects have tended to accumulate. Have you gotten to that point in life where the material objects have tended to accumulate? And Christmas is not going to make that situation any better, folks. Right? Oh, I got to slow this down. It's a sad story about life. I got stuff spilling out of my attic. I got stuff blocking my back door. I got so much stuff around my whole front yard. I thought I'd have a yard sale, but it was too darn hard. I got stuff, and it's never enough. I got stuff splashed around my bathroom. I got stuffed up closets too. I got stuff like a carpet all across my bedroom. Gotta hang it from the ceiling. Baby, I got no headroom. I got stuff, and it's never enough. Well, let's not even talk about the basement, babe. Yeah, still not talking about that basement. It's a disgracement. Really a debasement. But I got stuff in every cupboard. I got stuff all in the back of my van. I got so much stuff in every nook and cranny. Baby, I got so bad I even called my dear old granny. She said, boy, get your pickup truck, come and take my stuff. Come my grandma. Well, let's not even talk about the storage shed. Still not talking about that storage shed. Big orange garage door the size of the closet. It's in an old U-Haul they made out of a dead Kmart's. What's up with that, Marty? Kmart's used to rule the world? Well, sic transit gloria mundi, they say. It's a disgracement, and I need a replacement. Boy, wait, I got stuff spilling out of my attic. I got stuff in the back door. I got so much stuff around my whole backyard. I thought I'd have that yard sale, but it was still too darn hot. Got stuff, and it's never enough. One more time, those chords. I love those chords so much. May I do them for you? Here we go. Ooh, I got stuff, and it's never enough. I gotta call my grandma. Hey, Grandma. Yeah, I'll come over. I'll get your stuff. I'll get your hutch. What's a hutch? Herb Alpert record albums? I can use those. But Grandma, I gotta stop on the way over, Grandma. 20 minutes. Where am I gonna stop? Oh, you know where I'm gonna stop. That Goodwill store. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Pardon me for one moment. You'll hear a mix of originals and classics done in a more blues-esque way. That's an original, of course. Did you know it was such a hard life down in the South Central? It's a hard knock life, let me tell you. As I continue to open here, there's a tune I like to do. That first one, the Pure Imagination, I love doing that when I'm in libraries or theaters, the temple of the imagination. Here's one by one of my heroes, and he's going to come up later in the show. He's going to come back. Find my place here as I continue to open here with you. Thanks again for being here tonight. I'm going to say, you know what? And I'd like you to say what. Okay, so here it goes. You know what? What? That's really good. Marty, this is a really good audience. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Okay. You know what? What? It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighborhood. Would you be mine? Be mine. It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. A neighborly day for a beauty wood. Would you be my wood? Be my neighbor. I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. And tonight I do. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Be mine. Wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. And today we all do. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Would you please? Oh, come on. Be a sport. Please won't you be mine? Yeah. Now I don't need to name my hero after that, obviously. Do we have, now I'm going to date myself. I'm a Mr. Rogers kid. Do we have any Mr. Rogers kids in the room? Any Mr. Rogers parents? that he helped to raise her. I know, seriously, I'm a Mr. Rogers' grandpa. I just found out my kid is, we're showing Mary Mr. Rogers. Universe in harmony, I tell you what. Marvelous. All right, so another blues-esque original of mine. Much of my music translates out to, hey, life is pretty good, or it could always be worse, right? I mean, so, I know. That's the joy of diminished expectations. And I have a friend who is a wonderful, brilliant comedian and a song parodist. He's a colleague of Weird Al. He's a very lovely, positive man, but he writes these sarcastic, sardonic songs that are still positive. So I thought I would give it a try and see how many syllables I could do in one song. Let's try this. You wake up on a Wednesday and you got a crazy baby for a president. Well, I know he drives you crazy, baby, but you gotta know there's been some precedent. With Hamilton and Burke, are using bullets, not a cursor, and mixing in all them tapes. So open up your history book and read the notes you never took, and maybe you'll find the page that states, maybe it sucks today, but today is the only day there is today. And maybe, just maybe, people felt the same way back in the golden age. So take a look around and see the beauty that surrounds you if you only have a half a mind to want to. Maybe it sucks today, but today is the only day there is today. You turn the TV on and see a polar bear swimming where there should be snow. So now I guess we gotta call him Solar Bear and find somewhere for him to go. With the earth a getting warmier and storms a getting stormier and ain't much that I can do. Well, life was pretty dicey when the whole planet was icy. Try self-actualizing when you're turning blue. So maybe it sucks today, but today is the only day that is today. And maybe, just maybe, people felt the same way back in a golden age. So take a look around and see the beauty that surrounds you if you only have a half a mind to want to. Maybe it sucks today, but today is the only day that is today. Yeah. Nothing there is but your thinking makes it so. That's Shakespeare. As your days go, so your life will go. Stuck in traffic on a stupid highway and you wondering if you ever gonna make the grade. And the lady right in front of you keeps talking on her phone, hasn't noticed that the lights have changed. Well, try traveling up to Oregon inside a covered wagon. Oh, the Donner Party, they did okay. Or riding in a segregated bus in 1950. Now Richie and Fonz, those were the happy days. So maybe it sucks today, but today is the only day that is today. And maybe, just maybe, people felt the same way back in a golden age. So take a look around and see the beauty that's around you if you only have a half a mind to want to. Yeah, maybe it sucks today, but today is the only way that is today. My children, Peter, my children. Maybe it sucks today, but today. It's the only day that is today. Come on, slow down. Do you want major or minor? Okay. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you. Oh, the squeaky poet gets the grease. That was so nicely done. I tend to prefer minor myself. But winner. You speak out. And you probably couldn't hear it. I always give you both at the end. Minor and major together. Plus it sounds like Lady Madonna. Lady Madonna. Yeah. Now, I'd like to bring this opening part of my evening to a bit of a close. And one aspect of the Market Area Blues Society is educational. And I wanted to slow things down for a minute and do an actual blues, but it has different chord changes. And not to sound pedantic to you, but the very most basic form of the blues involves 12 measures, the 12-bar blues. You ain't none the moon, you ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You make a statement, and then you restate it. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. And then you say something different. You ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. You don't do that, usually. And that's 12 measures. So one time I was in someone's apartment, we were noodling, and I thought, what if you changed the chords? So I'd like to do this as a theme and variations. It's called North Shore by Night, a tune that I've done with my jazz quartet, and now a band called Mardi Rouge. And the theme goes like this. That's the statement, right? And you do it again. And now something different. We call it the head sometimes, the main statement. So this is supposed to evoke the north shore of Lake Michigan. You cross the Mackinac Bridge at dusk and you turn left. The sky is going from blue to midnight blue, and the winds are changing from a lake breeze. It'll be a land breeze, but the winds have died down right now. We had a bus driver tell us it was one of the most scenic drives in America that he had ever experienced. So this is North Shore by Night. So here's the theme again. Such a nice piano, I gotta do one more.
Beautiful.
Thanks very much. Charlie and Margie. Hey. Hey. The Voice. And there's Margie. Yeah. It's Old Home Week here in Marquette, Michigan. Wow, how nice. Thanks very much. Yeah, I'd like to do that. It sort of transports you away a little bit sometimes. And so that's a 12-bar blues, even though it doesn't sound like one. So then I was like, okay, oh gosh, what key am I doing this in? Just on Sunday afternoon, I thought, I hadn't programmed an actual 12-bar blues. And this is, the Marquette Blues Society was gracious enough to hire me. I might have to, you might want to hear a little 12-bar blues. I don't know, go figure. So I dipped down in my Elvis archives. I'm gonna sing this one for you. Well, let's see, it's Christmas time, pretty baby. Snow is falling on the ground. Well, it's Christmas time, pretty baby. Snow is falling on the ground. You've been a real good market, baby. Santa Claus is back in town. Got no team of reindeer, no pack on my back. You're gonna see me coming in a big black Cadillac. Sure, they treat me nice. Come on. Got me a diamond pinky ring for Christmas. Now I'm living in paradise. I put that on just for tonight. Put up them colored stockings. Hang up them colored lights. You're gonna see me coming down your chimney tonight. Well, merry Christmas bell. Snow is falling on the ground. You've been a real good little down. Santa Claus is back in town. Okay, fingers, what do you got with you? Team of reindeer, no pack on my back. You're gonna see me coming in a big black Cadillac. Well, Merry Christmas, sure to treat me nice. Got me a diamond pinky ring for Christmas. Now I'm living in paradise. Well, you've been a real good little baby. Elvis and the world. Santa Claus, oh Santa Claus, Santa Claus. Santa Claus is back in town. Is that you, Santa Claus? Thank you. Thank you very much. Where'd that go? Thank you very much. Yeah, might need that. Might need that. Might not. So there you go. Little, Now, I don't know if I mentioned that in Escanaba I had been a teacher for 30 years. I think Marty might have mentioned that. So, yeah, so 30 years of being a teacher. And that is where all the hair went. It was gray, and they just blew it out from the... do we have any other educators or former educators? There you go. My most sincere condolences. I mean, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. And... So here, I don't think I mentioned what subject I taught, so get ready with an awe. So get an awe ready. I taught government. Seriously, yeah. Tell me about it. Let's see. Let's start this way. So here's for all the educators in the room. It starts with the word shoe. Shoe. Sure got to climb a lot of steps to get to this Capitol building here in Washington, D.C., especially on January 6th. But say, I wonder who that sad little old scrap of paper could be. Say, little sad scrap of paper, who might you be? Well, I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill, waiting, saying, long, long journey to the capital city, long, long way wait while you sit in committee, but I know I'll be a law someday. How I hope and pray that I will, but today I am still just a bill. Well, I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill, and I got as far as Capitol Hill. Well, now I'm stuck in committee where I sit here and wait. A lot of key congressmen discussing debate, discussing whether I should be a law someday. How I hope and pray that I will, but today I am still just a bill. Piano sounds really good tonight, too. Well, I'm just a bill, I'm only a bill, and if that vote for me on Capitol Hill, well, then it's off to the White House, wait online, with a lot of other bills for Kamala to sign, and if she signs me, then I'll be a law. How I hope and pray that I will, but today I'm still just a bill. But today I am still just a bill. I don't mean Clinton, still at all. Do what I will, you know. I love my Capitol Hill. Where it's my fate every day just to wait, and I will stay just a bill. Thanks very much. By Mr. Bob Doro wrote those. Those were all those, you remember that series, right? What was that called? Schoolhouse Rock. Those were all written by jazz singers and jazz writers. There we go. Well, here comes the shortest song I've ever done. It might be the dumbest one, too. This is a political science trilogy we have going here in the middle of the set, just so you know. So here's the shortest song ever, and it involves some humming, and this will be your part. Okay, so you'll hum when we get there. And it goes like this. That's it. So we'll hum that together. Here we go. I'll cue you. Let's think. Words. I sat down at my laptop, brimming with good cheer, 'cause I had me an opinion that everyone needed to hear. I wrote it out quite sternly, then quickly I hit send. It took me just 12 minutes to lose 15 Facebook friends. I ain't gonna post political things on Facebook anymore. No, I ain't gonna post political things on Facebook anymore. Please hum. No, I ain't gonna post political things on Facebook anymore. Oh, lovely. And thanks for applauding for that. I know that was hard. So, very short songs. Sometimes songs are just as they are. But now, Marty mentioned that this is a Marquette audience. It's going to be an erudite, scholarly, knowledgeable audience. Okay, so a little pressure now. Why were you humming there? Why were we humming? You didn't know the words. Who else didn't know the words? Yeah, I could never think of something that went there. So you're filling that in. And over in I forgot to bring it out as an example in my backpack. I collect the lines that people have given me. And as I do this, I only do it some shows. If you would like to put in or suggest a line that could go there, if you're the winning entry, I will give you a co-write on the song. And we'll put you in the ASCAP royalty system, and the 0.4 of a penny will come streaming in, that odometer on your bank account, and it'll be stunning. And I'm trying to remember some of the samples that I've had. One is, instead I'll do a moon dance on Lake Superior Shore. Oh, that was good. That's a good one. Didn't quite make the cut, but that was a good one. So submit it somehow, a piece of paper, scrap of paper, and you might be a winner and be an authentic, genuine songwriter. And watch out for those royalties. Let's do the chorus. You ready to join on the chorus? I ain't gonna post. Ready? I ain't gonna post political things on Facebook anymore. I ain't gonna post political things on Facebook anymore. Please hum. No, I ain't gonna post political things on Facebook anymore. Like a Christmas ending there. Okay, now we've heard each other say these words, people. We've heard we're going to hold each other accountable now, right? And we're not going to lose friends. Well, earlier I mentioned my hero, one of my heroes, Mr. Rogers, who the man stood for just civility, right? And decency. We don't have to agree, but we could maybe not scream at each other. How'd we get to this point? Mr. Rogers is a rebel, and anger is the coin of the realm. What happened, world? Are we dancing with the devil? For anger is a thing that he knows well. Gotta get away, gotta find a way, gotta get my mind right. Find some harmony not too far from me, no 20/20 hindsight. That's why I'm going to the store, take a trip around the bay, to a little general store. From another day when neighborliness was just the order of the day. Going to the store, worth a trip around the bay. They got love on special there. You don't have to pay, and kindness is right there as you walk through the door. At the general store, where we're going from here, Tony Bennett knew the way out. Sang of bridges to tomorrow made of love. I guess that's all there is. Tell the devil he can stay out and see what kind of people we become. Gotta get away, gotta find a way, gotta get my mind right. Find some harmony not too far from me, no 20/20 hindsight. That's why I'm going to the store, take a trip around the bay, to a little general store. From another day when neighborliness was just the order of the day. Going to the store, worth a trip around the bay. They got love on special there. You don't have to pay, and kindness is right there as you walk through the door. At the general store, there's music in the air and dust down in the floorboards and high back chairs from 1932. There's John Prine on the wall. Don't ask me how he got there, but if you listen well, he'll tell you what to do. Listen. Go into the store, take a trip around around that bay, find a little general store. Still there today, and neighborliness is the order of the day. Mom, going to the store. Yeah, me and Jeannie, we're taking a trip around the bay. Yeah, they got love on special there. You'd love it. No, you still don't have to pay. And kindness is right there as you walk through the door. Yeah, kindness is right there as you walk through the door. At the general store. Thanks very much. That's my newest song, really, and inspired by an actual general store, the Nema Inn General Store. They have wonderful national touring acts in Nema, Michigan. If you ever get a chance, go there. And it is a big old country store, and you go in, it's places have a karma and a vibe to them, do they not? And boy, right away, just the presence there. Charlie McIntosh, the owner, is just sort of guy where you meet him and he's your best friend ever, right? And he just made me kind of pine for a different era, but one that we might be able to recover, yes? There's something called the civil discourse movement out there, and people working to get us a little more civil, I guess, to each other. Hey, time for another sing-along. How about a Christmas sing-along? Do you need a Christmas sing-along? Yes. There's your note. It's a Hungarian. Christmas. You never know what's coming out of these fingers or this mouth, I swear to God. All right, so that really is, and your words, I got to pull it together, Lynch. Your words are sleigh bells. This is the first one. Do you know what we're doing yet? And it's got to be in a bluesy way, or Jeff is going to kick me out of the snow. It's got to be bluesy, right? Yeah, thumbs up. All right, here we go. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, come on. Snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. What happened tonight? What are we doing? Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird. But here to stay is the new bird. Is the new bird. He sings a love song as we're all alone. Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's Parson Brown. He'll say, are you mad? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Yeah, we'll perspire as we sweat by the fire. Face unafraid, the plans that we made are walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. Oh, we'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until those little kitties, until the other kitties knock him down. Lay down. Oh, it's a thrilling, right? When your nose gets a chillin', frolic and play. The Eskimo way, go Eskimo. Walking in a winter wonderland. Do that in the meadow, man. In the meadow we can build a snowman, a circus clown, and pretend that he's a circus clown. He'll say, well, lots of fun with Mr. Snowman, man, until the other kitties knock him down. And ain't it thrilling when your nose, gets a chillin', frolic and play. The Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland 2 more times. Walking in a winter wonderland 1 more once. Walking in a winter wonderland. We needed that. A bluesy-esque Christmas sing-along. Yeah, ain't it thrilling? Isn't it later on, ain't it thrilling, when your nose gets a chillin'? I had these words coming in through Harvey. They were in my brain, and they apparently left. Oh, my goodness. The old clock on the wall is not our friend. Since you're in the sing-along mood, let's do this one. Oh, my goodness. I gotta think. Okay, so do you remember that there was a UFO? There was a UFO that flew over the UP in February. Do we remember this? No. So this big silver ball, oh good, we have some heads nodding. It's a semi-erudite audience tonight, buddy. So this big silver one flew over Montana, and they finally shot it down, but then one flew over the Straits of Mackinac, went right over Escanaba, true story, and an F-15 was scrambled from Madison, Wisconsin. There was cockpit footage, they shot it down, took 2 shots. Because, I mean, they don't shoot at live things, give them a break, people. These Sidewinder missiles, they're only like $1.5 million, so your tax dollars at work. So this is to the tune of Ghost Riders in the Sky. So it goes like this. I'll do it once. Holy One, look at it go. UFO. That's it. Let's practice that. Now you can say holy wa or holy wa. I don't care. I know there's dialects that goes like holy wa. Here we go. 1, 2. Holy One. Look at it go. Look at it go. Have fun with that. UFO. Yeah, true story. Slow it down. My wife and I went walking on a clear midwinter's day. Escanaba in the sunlight. Oh, she takes your breath away. And then she happened to look up and see it in the sky, a giant silver bastille, and it was 30 miles high. Here we go. Holy One, come on, look at it go. Yeah, what is it? UFO. I dialed up the sheriff. And he said, well, it ain't ours. I said, it's really there, and I ain't been to any bars. And then I called up TV6, thought they knew what to do. They sent us Tia Trudgeon and her trusty camera crew. Here we go, 1, 2, Holy One, look at it go. Then suddenly an F-16 appeared up in the blue. A cheesehead up from Madison, but he knew what to do. He let off a Sidewinder fresh from the Pentagon. A flash of light, a cloud of smoke, and there it was, gone. 1, 2, Holy One. Come on, look at it go. One more, right? Here we go. 1, 2, Holy One. Look at it go. Give yourself a round of applause, people. There you go. Excellent. Boy, that's a great audience. Boy, I've been so looking forward to this. I hope, can you tell it shows? There's some gigs, sometimes you grit your teeth, and you are a wonderful, lovely, happy audience. And I'm not surprised, frankly. All right, I'm going to give, in 1 second, my one very brief commercial message. All throughout the year, I'll joke and go, you know, it's only 7 months and 14 days until Christmas, but hey, it's actually coming. It's finally here. I know. And My dear wife is my merch manager. She is playing the tuba tonight at the Escanaba City Band, so I've tried my best to set a nice merch table for you all. Most importantly is that we might stay in touch, and I have an email community of about 600 souls to stay in touch with what's going on and new releases. Is there anybody in the Who's who would attest that it is not very spammy?
Yeah.
You, sir, and you, ma'am, and they.
I'm on your list.
I know, and it is not spammy, right? Okay. You'll get your $5 after the show. Thank you very much. No, it's just to keep you apprised of things. I do have a new recording project that we're going to be working on. And then I do have both my CDs. The first is called Coming Home. Some of the songs tonight have been on that. And the last two that I'm about to do, you'll find on that CD. UP Love Letter. Songs all about or inspired by or written with our fellow Youpers. I'm an adopted one, by the way. I'm going to make that clear. Youper by choice? Okay, that's something. But all my kids are their names. My wife, her Youper cred's Toivola, Michigan. Oh yeah, it doesn't get more Youper than that. All right. So thank you for allowing me to. Oh, and by the special, they're 15 apiece, but we really want to get them into people's hands. So 2 for $20. We'd really like to do that tonight. I know, such a deal. And if I may say so, they're pretty darn good. Now, let's see. Yeah, last couple of tunes. So, my wife from Toivola, we used to vacation in Copper Harbor over Labor Day. Being a teacher, we'd get that long break. We'd just start school and take a break. It was weird. We go up to Copper Harbor. And one time, on the back of an envelope, literally, we wrote out this travelogue. It has the towns, cities, hamlets, and burgs of Michigan's copper country in geographical order from northeast to southwest. And after the show, when you turn your phone back on, you can check it on your GPS. I wouldn't lie. If you and your spouse or special person ever write a song in the back of an envelope while driving on Brockway Mountain Drive, one of you should keep your hands on the wheel. It's a very expensive weekend. Well, if you ever plan to see the upper Northwest, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on M26 when it winds down the Lake Superior shore. Who could I ask for anything more? Get your kicks on M26. Where you start in Copper Harbor, then you drive a little farther, see the monks in the air, but they're jamming, they're so happy. Go Alloway to Calumet and Delaware Bay. I said, hoping folks are witty, Payne's just mighty pretty. Toivola, Winona, then you're in Mass City, baby. Get hip to my timely tip. That copper country trip. Get your kicks on M26. Come on, fingers. They're jamming, they're so happy. Go Alloway to Calumet and Delaware Bay. I said, home folks are witty, Payne's just mighty pretty. Toivola, Winona, then you're in Mass City. Why don't you, baby, get hip to this, mama? Timely tip. When you make that copper country trip. Oh, get your kicks on M26. 2 more of those. Well, baby, get your kicks on M26. Ain't being funny. Get your kicks on M26.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't want this to end, but it's our time is limited. thank you so much for being here. The Market Area Blues Society, Mr. Jeff Calder, thanks so much for having me here. And they do terrific work. I was blessed to be in the Blues Fest earlier in this year, and man, that was a kick, and what exceedingly gracious people. And the Peter White Library, and Marty Ackett's there, and Josiah, our very adept AV guy, and hello, I always forget, dear Facebook, YouTube friends, hello, peace be with you. And I want to close. Often you close with a barn burner, and I'm not doing that tonight, and it's because of the season. So of all the things I've ever done, my wife found it really ironic that it should be a Christmas song that should blow up. By far, this is the biggest thing in my whole life, my whole career. We get radio play with it every year. Let's put it in short. I wasn't a big Christmas fan for many years. I've seen the light, though. I really have. So this is also on the album UP Love Letter. Wrote this downstairs at the farm she grew up on. Still a working farm in Toivola. I did my time as a company man, living downstate in that big city. Now the traffic and noise might be fine for some, but the only thing that I want to see is that ribbon of highway called I-75 stretching out ahead of me. And when I see that old bridge reaching up to the sky, I know that I am finally free. And I'm coming home to an Upper Michigan Christmas, see all my family and friends. Home to an Upper Michigan Christmas, and be with you once again. There'll be tables piled high with the foods that we love, Grandma's cookies and saffron bread. The sweet smell of wood smoke, your dad and his bad jokes, a sounder just to clear my head. And when I get you underneath that old mistletoe, got a question I've been waiting to ask. And if you give me the answer that I think you will, this time apart will be our last. 'Cause I'm coming home for an Upper Michigan Christmas, see all my family and friends. Home to an Upper Michigan Christmas, be with you once again. Snow on the pines, ice on the lake, pan-fried perch, venison steak. There's only one thing more to make everything right. You in my arms on a winter's night. That's why I'm coming home to an Upper Michigan Christmas, see all my family and friends. Home to an Upper Michigan Christmas, be with you once again. I'll be home for an Upper Michigan Christmas. And the simple life I love once again. God bless you all. Have a wonderful season. Thanks so much for being here. Stop back and say hi at the table. We'll meet you back there and say hello.